Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you stopped by here today. This is the last video in our separated individual curriculum studies, the series that I've been doing. The next video that you will see will be a group studies video, and I'm super excited to share with you. So drum roll please. Today we are talking about high school. This is all new territory for me. This will be my first high schooler that I'll be homeschooling this coming fall. So I am nervous about it. I'm a little anxious about it. It's new. It's not like you're entering kindergarten and it's just all easy peasy. I know it'll be a little bit more difficult. There's more records to keep up with, hours. You have to be really detailed in your writing, all of that good stuff. So if you are homeschooling a high schooler, please, I would love any of your tips or input in the comments below. I'm open to anything that you have to say. So anyway, today I'm going to be showing you what I'm going to be using for my upcoming 9th grader for this 2020-2021 homeschool year, this coming fall. Before I get started, I will say that I do not have a couple things here to physically show you just because I have not ordered it or because it's all online. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and cover those subjects now. That way I can get those out of the way and don't forget, since it's not laying right here in front of me. But if you're new, I thank you so much for stopping by to watch. I hope you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become part of our YouTube family. I love sharing all things homeschool here with you and our family vlogs, day in the lives, things like that. So we would love to have you here. But without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so what I don't have here to show you is math. And that is because it is teaching textbooks. And if you're familiar with teaching textbooks, that is all a subscription online. So she will be in her next level, which will be 9th grade. And she's actually still working this summer to complete her 8th grade math. She did not finish that through the homeschool year, so that's okay. She's just going to finish that through this summer. That way she's all caught up once 9th grade starts this fall. And we'll start brand new and fresh with that. We absolutely love curriculum. We're talking about curriculum. We absolutely love teaching textbooks. We have been using teaching textbooks since she was in only the 3rd grade, and she's going 9th grade, and I don't see us changing that whatsoever. We absolutely love that math curriculum. If you're not familiar with it, they do it all online. It grades the work for you. You have printables at the end of the year if you want to print out all those grades and see how they did. It's just a great program. The next thing that I don't have here to show you is her science. And for some odd reason, I honestly thought that back in March or April, when I was doing all of my curriculum ordered, I really thought that I ordered her science. But yeah, I didn't. I just added it to the cart and never purchased it. And I was sitting there waiting for this science curriculum to come in the mail, and it never came. And I'm like, okay, let me go check my emails. I didn't order it. So I need to go and order her science curriculum. But I'm pretty sure what I thought that I ordered and what we're going to use is Sunlight Science. I've always loved Sunlight Science. It's very detailed, very laid out. It gives you a weekly schedule, and you just go by that schedule and get it done, and it's awesome. We love it. That's what we used this past year. So I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to go with my 9th grader. I think it's Science 100 maybe. I don't know. You can correct me if I'm wrong on the grade level with that, but pretty sure that's what we're going to use for my 9th grader. I just need to go and make that purchase since I actually didn't. I thought I did. So that's what we'll be using for science. So math and science are two things that I did not have here to physically show you. The third thing is her prayer journal. Every year since she was in kindergarten, all of my kids have kept a prayer journal. I've actually had a request to show how we use those, and I will try to do that very soon. But this year I actually had a gift card to Advance Paper Company, so I ordered all of my children a personalized prayer journal. I'm super excited to get those and let them use them for this homeschool year. But it's pretty much just a notebook that we keep, that the girls have scriptures they write in, and they write down their prayer requests, anything on their heart they put in that prayer journal. So that's the only 3 things I don't have here to show you today. Let me go ahead and show you what I do have and what we're going to be using. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to show you that we'll be using is Logic. This came from Master Books, and if you have watched any of my previous videos, you know that I love Master Books, everything about them. So we are going to be doing the Introduction to Logic, and she has already began this at the end of her 8th grade year, which is awesome. She's got a head start on it. So she will be using this all of her 9th grade. I've got my teacher's manual here. And you'll see that it actually goes from the 8th to the 10th grade. And just what she has did in here so far has taught her so much about how to argue her beliefs and meanings of things. So I do highly recommend Logic for high school if you're interested in that. And this does count as I believe, a full credit. If not, it's a half a credit. So we're gonna be going with Logic. Next thing is going to be EIW, which is Essentials in Writing. Yes, yes. But Essentials in Writing, and it's going to be the 9th grade level, and I'm doing the Essentials in Writing, if you can see that, and the literature. So they kind of go hand in hand, and I think I spoke with one of the representatives there, and I'm pretty sure what she said is you need both of these to go hand in hand for a full credit in language arts. Sorry if you hear kids in the background. They're playing in the basement right now. But you do not have to go with their literature if you don't choose to. You can go with a different literature program and just combine it with this writing, and that will count as a full credit. But I just went ahead and picked up their literature, and she did start this at the end of her 8th grade year too, just to get a feel for it. You have the video instruction all online to watch. And then she just works through her workbooks. And honestly, we love the writing part of it. I'm just not so sure how I feel about the literature yet. There is a lot of books that goes with this that I honestly just cannot find to purchase to go with it. We have purchased a couple of them, which is The Most Dangerous Game. That was one of their recommendations. And the other one was, I believe, The Hobbit. So I do have 2 books that I have picked up for her literature, but the other ones I'm having a really hard time even finding them on Amazon or anywhere. So I love the writing. I'm not sure I made the best decision with the literature. If you have any experience with the EIW literature or know where to find these books, just let me know. Or if you know of a literature program that you think we should try, let me know, because I am still open. I'm still open for options on that side of things. We still have the whole summer to decide, and you know, if I do have to order a new one, no big deal. I can save this maybe for another child, or either sell it, you know, whatever. All right, the next thing is, for the past year she has been working through Beautiful Feats books. It's all about the classical music. So this is a coloring book for great composers, and it's jam-packed with information. I mean, packed with information. She doesn't color in it, but she reads all about them, and she knows so much about the composers and what they write and about their life. That is what she is into. She wants to have a music career. She has played the violin for about 3 years now. She's actually really good. She is part of our she was accepted into All County where we live, first chair, so that's pretty big. And she knows that she pretty much wants to have a musical career with violin. So she is learning all about that, and that's another thing that I absolutely love about homeschooling, is because we can think outside of the box, and we can get curriculum that is going to work for us and can feed into that. It can feed into that desire of what they want to be and what they want to accomplish once they're grown, what they maybe want to go to college for, whatever. We can kind of work around that and see their interest. Nothing against public school, but when you're in public school, you can't really kind of just pour into that one thing that they want to do and let them learn all that they can. You have to learn what everybody else is learning. So that's another huge plus to homeschooling. All right, the next thing is American history. This is also from Master Books. It goes from 9th to 12th grade. And I just decided to start here with American history. We use world history this past homeschool year, so I'm excited to use this. This is it's got lots of good reading in it, and weekly lesson plans in my teacher's manual, and then the sheets that she has to do. It has an answer key in the back of the book. So what I did this past year is I would just rip out a page and make copies. But I think this year I'm just gonna let her just have this workbook and work through it. That way I don't have to worry about ripping out the pages and all of that. All right, another thing that I picked up is this geography book. If you saw my 7th graders curriculum, she has the same thing. It's for grades 7 and 8, which to me, that don't really matter. Geography is geography for everybody, even my age. There's things that I still learn, honestly, but this will just help her with remembering major cities, climate, latitude, population and area. So yeah, we use the Good and the Beautiful flashcards to remember all of the United States of America. So this will help and go along with that as we continue learning. But she was reading with her classical music books. This is How to Grow a Young Music Lover. She loves this book. She's halfway through it, but it did come with the Beautiful Books curriculum that I ordered last year. The next thing that I ordered this year is some more memory cards from the Good and the Beautiful. It has more advanced like geography cards for high school, because these are specific for high school. And then also got some poetry cards that all came together, so she'll just remember different famous poems like The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost, The Children's Hour, Snowflakes. And what you do with these is, there's the poem on one side. They study, I think what I'm going to have her do is study the poem all week, and then on the back it has the fill in the blanks. So I will probably hold this part up to her. That way she can see the fill in the blanks, and as she's going, she tells me what goes in that blank. I have the poem on the back side to see if she is correct or not. So I love memory cards, and I really think they work. They have helped most of my girls remember every state in the United States. My 5th grader is awesome with it. I mean, she just spits those things out like that. She can point to any state in America and tell you which state it is. It's just awesome. I love flashcards. All right, the last thing that I have to show you is, this is not for her, but this is for me. And this is Setting the Record Straight by Lee Benz. This is a lady that homeschooled her daughter and put her in, homeschooled her through all of her high school years, and she went to college and all of that stuff. But she tells you how to write transcripts, how to keep up with things. And I'm just excited to use this as a reference as we go through our high school years to see what we need to do. This book was highly recommended on Amazon if you read Amazon's reviews. So I definitely purchased this. I did purchase it used. It was a little bit cheaper. You can see the edges here are kind of worn, but that's okay. I could still read the information and get the same amount of information that I need from it. So I'm excited to check out this book. The things that I got from Amazon, if I remember, I will try to link those in the description box for you. That way, if you want to check out these things or have an upcoming homeschooler and you want to see, you can feel free to do that. And then I had someone else ask me about electives. Yes, 2 of my girls are taking electives right now. Oldest daughter, the one that is going into the 9th grade, like I said, she has been doing violin for years now. She takes private lessons, which will count, and she takes an orchestra class at our local middle school, which this coming year will be at our local high school twice a week, so she'll continue with that. My 2nd daughter, she tried piano and she just really felt like it wasn't for her, so she is still working on what she wants to work towards and do. She does love art, so we may try to find something to do with art to help her with. And then my 5th grader, my 3rd child, she is into piano. She has been taking piano for 2 years and is great at it. So that is what she is working towards. But that is all the things that my kids are like taking, you know, extra right now. And then of course she'll have a continue with her violin lessons and all that stuff. So, but that is it for today's video and what I'll be using for my upcoming high schooler. If you have an upcoming high schooler or a high schooler now, share with me in the comments what you use, especially for literature. I would love to know what you do for literature. And make sure you subscribe. I would love for you to hang around here and watch more of my videos and to interact. I love reading all of your comments, and I do reply back to all of them, or at least I try to. So be sure to leave me a comment and we'll talk to you later.